G'day guys, Revids back again. This time covering something a little bit different. It's probably not going to be very popular at all, but it's something that I do. It's another hobby, and it came from my the idea came from my very good buddy Spencer in the UK to cover my smallish collection of old vintage toys. As I say, it's just one of the other things I get into. I generally just collect older type stuff, but I do have exceptions sometimes, like this Death Row Marv, which I find quite amusing. So, yeah, of all the old toys and whatnot that I collect, my favourite is the Micronauts from 70s and 80s. It took me a long time to find one of these. I think I paid about $60, but it's all still in the box with, you know, everything's still in the packets and all that sort of stuff. I haven't even put it together. I don't even know if I will. Time Traveller, I'm lucky to have one in the packet. I don't think it was cheap. I think it was over $100 for this, but trying to find these in Australia is quite hard. I don't know why, but they're quite hard to get hold of here. The Force Commander, the Micronauts, Baron Karza, they're all magnetic. You can sort of pull them apart. The vehicles as well, they're pretty cool. You know, most of them, the construction is die cast. This ultrasonic scooter, this one here, I think I paid about $40 for it. The whole thing is die cast. It weighs quite a lot, and they sell for quite a bit these days. Shogun Warriors I collect as well. That's Raideen. It's obviously a re-release. Kamen Rider. I'm not a fan of the show or anything, but I just like this. I mean, it's all die cast. As is this from the early 80s, from some show called Dynaman or something or other. But yeah, it's all missing all the parts and everything, but it was only about $5 or something. Robotech, the Veritech Fighter, you can change it and whatnot, but I try not to in case I break something. Star Wars, I have a few in the packets. Return of the Jedi in the packets. You know, everyone as a kid had these, but I haven't got an awful lot of Star Wars because they're just too popular, and you just sort of spend squillions on these things, you know. The die-cast land speeder, always wanted the TIE Fighter, but it just goes for too much. The Corgi die-cast Buck Rogers, James Bond, Aston Martin, that's a re-release though. I do collect robot model kits as well. I found this one quite amusing with a big phallic gun sticking out. I don't think I'll make it up or anything. It's just something that I found amusing at the time. The Torch from Puppet Master. He's got a little light up torch and eyes. I've got Hook as well. Tin toys I don't mind as well. I've only got repro stuff though, like that, and the car in there. You wind it up and whatnot. More Shogun Warrior stuff. Even these are, you know, small, but they're bloody expensive to buy. I mean, they're all, again, it's all die-cast construction, but I don't know, I just really dig this sort of stuff. Great Mazinger is my favourite one. But yeah, they're quite small. Robotech, that was another big part of my youth. The Robotech cartoons, and this is the, I can't even remember, Destroyed Cannon they call it, for obvious reasons. That's another one from Robotech. I can't even remember the name. What else? I want to get more Shogun Warriors type stuff like this, but again, it just costs stupid money these days. Even that one I paid quite a bit for, but it's in mint condition. The Trendmasters robot, the B9. Yeah, I need to get batteries back in it. It no longer functions. The batteries have gone dead. This Jason here, which I don't think I've even ever taken it out the packet, to be honest. These Trax car models from Australia. Again, once these are deleted, the price of them goes fucking through the roof. Of all the robots and everything I ever bought, these Zabungle robot model kits are my favourite. They're from early 80s, but extremely rare. This is the rarest of all of them. But yeah, they're still all unmade, still in the boxes. And again, sort of wacky, weird robot shit like this I get right into. That's my thing. Like old Japanese mecha type stuff. And as you can see, the box art on them is just fucking phenomenal. I'd love to get a book with all this sort of stuff in it, you know, all the artwork and whatnot. As I say, I do get newer type stuff sometimes. Here's a very old sorry guys, I'm a bit tired this morning. Transformers. I got this one off eBay the other week. It's a Votoms. I mean, it was only $5, and you look online and whatnot, and these things are $60. It's got a little diorama with it, so I did quite well with that. The Evangelion, I used to get right into that show back in the day. The Tortured Souls, the guy hanging by his skin. It's one I've always liked. I think there might be some parts missing now. I've had it for a long time. Oh shit. I just knocked something over. That was clever. Fucking idiot. The joys of trying to shoot a video by yourself. This is another favourite of mine, Gay King. He's all die cast. It's hundreds of dollars to buy. I think at the time I paid about 50 or something like that. But yeah, I won't pick it up because all the bits will fall off him. But he's quite a fucking phenomenal toy, that one. One of those Zebungle kits. I did make this one up. The Duggar type. That was my favourite of all of them. It's really detailed. There's little guys in the cockpits and all that sort of thing. It's not painted as good as it could, you know. It should be weathered up and stuff. So yeah, that's about it, guys. That's all I have. I do get into Gundam stuff as well, or I did do for a while. This was my favourite, Heavy Arms Gundam. Because he's just got rocket pods and shit just fucking all over him, Gatling guns everywhere. So yeah, that's about it. There is other Gundam and stuff, but they're in another cabinet. So that's about it, guys. See you later.